Good afternoon. My name is Bertrand Fote. I speak to you today as the President of SOBA America, but also as somebody, a young man whose life was touched, like many of the young SOBANs, by Grandpa Kilo. You know, we used to hear about the legend of Grandpa Kilo, and you just heard some of the stories that really made him legendary. For those who don't know, SOBA America is an alumni association of St. Joseph's College Sase, the school that Grandpa Kilo went to in Cameroon from 1979 to 1984. Grandpa Kilo was SOBA number 2939 of the 1979 class, and he embodied a true spirit of SOBAnism. You know, in the short time that I was privileged to know him, I felt blessed because I got to experience what you all have heard in testimonies yesterday and today. A man who had a heart of gold indeed. He brought so much joy to all those who were around him. He was a kind gentleman and very down to earth. It didn't matter to him whether you were his classmate or you were a younger SOBAN like myself. He was always willing to hang out with us, was always there, to share his wisdom with us. My first interaction with him was when we were preparing for our 2017 convention in Atlanta. I called him because I needed his picture to make our convention badges. And that's when I first witnessed the legend of Grandpa Kilo, because he kept me on the phone for about an hour. and it was full of good stories, but also a lot of encouragement. He was just getting new to the whole SOBA America culture. And so he had lots of questions, but he was very, very supportive of the things we were trying to do, encouraged us. And that enthusiasm was matched when I actually met him physically for the first time during the convention in Atlanta. He found out about our SOBA jackets and bought one right away on the spot, because that's how much passion he felt about Sase and SOBA. Grandpa Kilo found out that we had a band project. So he came to emergency and he said, I used to be band captain in Sase. You cannot have a band project without me. So give me the information, I'll make a contribution. And within a week, he contributed $1,000 to the band project. That's the kind of person he was. He was full of He cared so much about people. He was a great philanthropist, and he loved people so much. And that is testified by all of you sitting here today and all the testimony that you heard yesterday. He was truly a man of the people. Like many younger generation of SOBANs, I got to experience his sense of humor personally during our conventions. The 84 class adopted him as one of them because he was such a people's person. And for those of you who were at the wake last night, I'm sure you saw the video of him singing with the 84 class. That's the kind of person he was. He was looking forward, and the 84 class was looking forward to inviting him again in their presidential suite at this convention. Unfortunately, God had other plans for him. I remember in Boston, Sister Imhill, Grandpa Kilo, and we all sat on the same table, Laura and I, and Chairman Parfait. And so that's when I saw firsthand some of his humor. And we were talking, and Chairman Parfait just joked that he was going to run for president of SOBA America. So Grandpa Kilo first took a sip, put it down. And then there was a bottle of Hennessy next to me. He said, "Pretty fair." Sit down. So I sent it. Now, William wanted to go somewhere. He said, no, you don't have to sit down. That's what William said. So he poured himself a little glass. He took one more sip. And then he stood up like he was making a speech. He said, you tell them, I will tell you, if you make that mistake wrong, I will make sure the pretty fair whoop you. And then we all laughed. But that's the kind of person he was. He was a straight shooter, full of life, full of energy, full of humor. Grandpa Kilo embodied the SOBAN spirit of being a brother's keeper. As I stand there, I still have memories of him just 2 years ago about when he started where you guys are seated. When one of his classmates, Fote Bertrand, had passed, McNnane's, and may his soul rest in peace. Grandpa Kilo was there to make sure to comfort his family. And today, we're here, Sister Emil, to comfort you. Because that's what Grandpa Kilo would want. He was a part of us, and you are a part of us. You will always be a part of our SOBAN family. His candle may be out, but his light still shines in us forever. Because he touched so many lives, young and old alike. People that he never knew, that he got to know through our SOBAN conventions, like myself. You know, the first time I came to love Grandpa Kilo as my big brother, because, like I said, each time I spoke to him, he always had something encouraging to say to me. And when I was running for president, he was one of my strongest supporters. In fact, when I spoke to him about 2 weeks before he passed, he told me that he was looking forward to coming to DC to rally the troops and get all the senior SOBANs to vote for me. That's the kind of person he was. Unfortunately, God had other plans for me. God loved him more than we did. On behalf of SOBA America, I'd like to extend our condolences, Sister Emil, to you and to the family, and for the SOBA America family. We feel your pain. We do. Because he was really a part of us too. But we know that God had heaven as one more angel, because Grandpa Kilo is in heaven. And in solidarity to the family and all of Grandpa Kilo, all the SOBANs have a black wristband to show that we are together. We will miss Grandpa Kilo. May his gentle soul rest in peace. God bless you. Thank you.